Hey players, so Senator Tammy Duckworth has decided to walk that walk and talk that talk when it comes down to protecting IVF. She stated that she will be scurrying on down to the Senate floor tomorrow to force a vote to protect IVF. Y'all go ahead and grab your tea and have a seat. Let's get into it. So as we know, the Alabama Supreme Court has ruled that frozen embryos can be considered children under their state law, and they are criminalizing the destruction of any frozen embryos. Now, ever since this ruling came down, the Republicans have been trying to distance themselves from it, even though they are the party that decrees and declares that life begins at conception. So Senator Tammy Duckworth has decided to go ahead and force their hand by seeking unanimous consent to pass a piece of legislation that she introduced back in 2022. The bill was written by Senator Tammy Duckworth and Senator Patty Murray. And again, it was first introduced in 2022 and then reintroduced last month. It would guarantee a right to IVF as it's currently practiced. No matter which state a person lives in, it has no Republican co-sponsors. Now, Senator Duckworth has children that were conceived through IVF, and she has been warning since the overturning of Roe v. Wade that red states would and could come after IVF procedure.
So it's a little personal to me when a majority male court suggests that people like me who are not able to have kids without the help of modern medicine should be in jail cells and not taking care of their babies in nurseries. I know I'm not alone when I struggle to understand how politicians who support this kind of policy can possibly call themselves pro-life. After Roe v. Wade was overturned, actually even before then, when Donald Trump promised to only appoint justices who would overturn it, I warned that red states would come for IVF, and now they have. But they aren't just going to stop in Alabama. Mark my words, if we don't act now, it will only get worse. That's why tomorrow I'm headed to the Senate floor to call on my colleagues to pass, via unanimous consent, my Access to Family Building Act.
Now, this is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out, specifically for the Republicans. Now, Republicans in Alabama have now tried to protect the doctors that perform the IVF procedures, offering them immunity. But we have had absolutely nothing on the federal level introduced and brought down to the floors for vote. So on tomorrow, we will see how the Senate Republicans react, and also if Speaker Johnson is going to bring this to the House floor expeditiously so that it can pass and we can protect IVF. Maybe Alabama Supreme Court ruling caused outrage, and this was not just amongst Democrats. This was also amongst Republicans. So we're going to be able to see, baby, what it's going to be. Players, put your thoughts in the comments. This is Double D Mother reporting for the Black Accurate News.